Yo, so what's up, peeps? See how this out, man. So now apparently people are now turning and roasting Kai Cenat, for his response, for the the way he reacted to Charlie Kirk getting assassinated, as we all saw, about a day and a half ago, man. But what I'm trying to get, man, why is everyone always coming after Kai Cenat, bro? You know what, man? We'll talk about this in the video, man. Shout out to y'all for being here. Much appreciated, man. Let's get right into it.
What's poppin', y'all? They're really trying to cook Kai Cenat. They're trying to deep fry that man. And it all started with something that had absolutely nothing to do with him or his sphere or his profession. And that was the assassination of Charlie Kirk. So Charlie Kirk was a very, very, very popular conservative, right-wing, I wouldn't necessarily say influencer, but he was very popular on social media. I frankly didn't know too much about him other than his face being on memes and him being called out by many people for his opinions on a certain quote-unquote conflict that's going on in a certain region of the world and his takes on that. But he was instrumental in like right-wing things and getting Trump elected, and he had a lot of these debates on the campus, similar to, I forgot the other guy's name. He was more of a comedian, like a conservative comedian that would show up with that mug, and he turned into a meme. He's like, I think it was Prove Me Wrong. Yeah, that guy. And then Charlie Kirk came after that. He had a big organization, all of that. He was at a school in Utah, in a university, taking questions like usual, and then a really, really gruesome video where he gets shot right in the neck from very, very far away and just collapses. And he eventually ended up passing away. So a lot of people politics is very divisive. I don't know if there are things more divisive than it. So people start celebrating, people start feeling heartbroken about it, and when someone is that popular, for some reason, people decide to go to other people's streams, comment sections, and talk about this individual, even though they may have no connection whatsoever. Like, you could have PewDiePie playing PUBG, and then someone says like, yo, this guy just passed away, and PewDiePie's Swedish, and he's like, what? But people do this. I don't know. They did that with Kai Cenat, and Kai Cenat gave this reaction on stream. I'll play you guys that clip right now. So with this clip,
that's the guy with like the crazy.
So y'all check this out, right? Y'all check this out. Mind you, right? Kai Cenat at this present moment was actually still in process of doing his mafia-thon, because as they're doing it, raising money and all that kind of stuff for the school and stuff that he's building in Nigeria. So mind you, he was still actually in the process of doing the mafia-thon right at this exact moment. You get me? And he just got the news that the guy was assassinated. I mean, how exactly do y'all want Kai Cenat to even react to it? I'm gonna give my take after this look.
Takes, right? Or some shit, he be saying some crazy. He be saying some crazy shit, right? Holy shit! What the fuck? Don't watch, okay, man. He got assassinated. Alright, chat.
I have to break down what's.
Alright, guys, check this out, right? Kai Cenat is in the middle of his mafia-thon right here. As you know, he, like every couple of months, they do a mafia-thon and a marathon of something, them playing a game or something. They just do this kind of stuff, and they stream for maybe an entire month, or they do they try to reach certain sub goals, and the more sub they go, the more the timer on the clock goes up. I know they have different streamers, different people from their group and stuff all around, and they come over and they do their thing. You get me? Mad respect for that. Man's out there hustling and doing their thing. So mind you, Kai was right here while he actually received the news that the guy got shot, because chat and all I was asking him if he heard about what happened. Mind you, Kai is now like a prominent figure. Pretty much no one can deny that. Kai Cenat is now a prominent figure, right? Kai's reaction right here. What exactly do people expect Kai to say or Kai to do? Do they expect him to start overreacting and breaking down and talking about rest in peace, Charlie Kirk? You were a good man, you're a good father, you didn't deserve all of that. Mind you, because listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Because Kai was saying here that Isn't that the guy that has like crazy takes and says some crazy things? Mind you, Kai Cenat. Okay, say we'll give the people like Adin Ross and that little weirdo sneako talk the way they're criticizing Kai Cenat, the way he reacted is and Sneako was talking about Charlie Kirk was this Christian man with Christian values. What I want to say is Charlie Kirk was a chauvinistic pig, bro. I don't care what nobody says. That's facts. I mean, don't get me wrong here. I don't condone anyone getting taken out like that, assassinated like that, especially here in the West for over free speech. That's his opinion. That's the way he chose to live his life. That's his opinion. You get me? That's his opinion. I never condone anyone getting taken out like that just because you disagree with their opinion. That's the person. That's the way they choose to live their life. That's the way they choose to live their life. All good to you. Do your own thing. Charlie Kirk was a piece of dirt, fam. And I don't care what nobody says, bro. There are certain things he says that I agree with. We're not going to get into that. But Charlie Kirk was a piece of dirt when it comes to the way this guy sees black people, man. This guy was a piece of trash, bro. This guy came up bashing black people. This guy basically said if he sees a pilot, a black pilot, he's going to sit and think to himself, is that person qualified? If there's a black nurse removing his appendix, he's gonna be thinking, what can go wrong? Is she qualified to do this? Because for some reason he just thinks that black person, they have very limited intelligence. They have no sort of intelligence to be in a position that they view as a prominent position. Even in the field of helping people like himself. That's how disgusting and racist and how much of a degenerate his mind was. I'm not going to celebrate Charlie Kirk getting dead, but at the same time, I couldn't care less, bro. I couldn't care less that he died. Because that guy has spoken nothing positive about black people. Nothing whatsoever, man. I'm black, so yes, I'm going to relate to that. That guy said nothing about black people. And to get back to the topic at hand, right? Say Kai Cenat actually does know about Charlie Kirk and all the stuff that he said. What do you guys expect Kai Cenat to say, or how Kai Cenat to react? Adin Ross is over there now coming out talking about he's talking how much a goof Kai Cenat is because of the way he reacted to Charlie Kirk's death. Adin Ross, Charlie Kirk, Donald Trump, they all are friends. Them guys are like that. As we know, Adin Ross is like that when it comes to Donald Trump. You get me? They're over there. They have their thing over there. Adin Ross is always talking. Adin Ross will never, ever understand what it's like to be a black person. No matter how much he hangs around black people or how much he claims he identifies with the culture, he will never understand what it means to be black. Just like a black person can never understand what it is to be white. You get me? You can't understand it because you're not that person. Everyone is coming after Kai Cenat about his reaction. Kai Cenat reacted exactly how I would react if I was in his position. But do you expect Kai Cenat to agree for the guy that he knows is a chauvinistic, racist little pig? Yeah, y'all need to shut up, bro. Y'all need to shut up and get off Kai Cenat's back, man. Like, seriously, bro. He had his reaction here, and his reaction here was exactly what any black person would expect him to react like. Yo, damn, my man got assassinated. Besides you, like I'm saying, Kai Cenat was extremely busy in this period. It's not like he was there streaming and just playing a game or something that he could pause and just take a break and whatever. Man was in the middle of doing something. Like I said, if you even right at this moment, you can go and check out his channel on Twitch. They're still over there streaming the Mafia-thon. You get me? Yo, on a real note, man, y'all need to get off this nigga's back, man. Y'all need to get off this nigga's back, because, man, at this point, yeah, I don't agree with Kai Cenat on certain things, like his position on the beef between Jake and K, that what was going on, and few little things that transpired after, especially the Super Bowl performance. I don't agree with certain kind of things, man. But yo, bro, this guy don't deserve no hate for this, man. This guy don't deserve no hate for this, bro. Because I've been realizing ever since that little thing with Mr. Beast and the donation of water or whatever it is, and Kai Cenat didn't bump in and donate his 200K or some crap like, I realized that, bro, it's like there's this like systematic, they're trying to take him down or something, man. They're just systematically trying to take him down. Even the thing with Adin Ross, the little thing that happened. But Adin Ross, I want to say something to Adin Ross as well, man. You see, it's reason like this why Kai Cenat don't mess with you, bro. Reason like this why Kai Cenat don't mess with Adin Ross. Adin Ross and his team are whack. Those guys are whack, bro. This guy, Adin Ross, just keeps guzzling on Kai's name. Why, bro? You're big enough. Yo, leave Kai alone and do your own thing. Plain and simple, fam. Plain and simple. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Kai Cenat don't deserve no hate for this, man. Like, for real, bro. People keep coming after this guy over the past couple months, but past 3 months or something. People just keep coming for Kai Cenat, bro. Trying to get him cancelled or something, man. But yo, man, get a loyal fan base and people understand that, yo, the man didn't do nothing. So what the hell is your problem, man? Because I'm not gonna lie, man. Kai Cenat seems like a guy who just wants to just chill back and keep his peace. Keep his distance from people and just keep his peace. You get me? I mean, yeah, you have to create a little controversy now and then, but man seems like he likes his peace. And people just keep coming for Kai Cenat, bro. They keep coming for Kai Cenat. But like they say, man, they don't like to see a young black man just thriving, man. They don't like it, bro. For some reason, it just upsets some people's spirits, bro. Yeah, let's get back into the video.
Going on here, and you can see it happen in real time. If you slow it down and pay attention, you have to think of yourself as Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's doing a mafia-thon right now. This guy's, he's laboring. 24/7, he's working. 24/7. And a lot of preparation went into this. Kai Cenat's got a lot of people that show up to his streams. A lot of celebrities, a lot of famous musicians, a lot of, famous cartoonists even. The Total Drama Island guy was recently there, which I hope to do a video on that very soon. And he's also got major sponsors. We're talking.
Yeah, man, that's true, man. Kai got mad sponsors and stuff coming his way, man. You don't know what this guy got lined up, and y'all want to to throw away everything just because of this a racist pig that got shot and killed by another white guy. This is because, mind you, Charlie Kirk made his living and made his name and come up of when I say this guy was just on the necks of black people and black crime. And what happened? Look what happened to him, man. As sad as it is, bro, look how things played out. Because this guy was just preaching black on black crime. This is all this guy was preaching. Black people in this, black people in that. Black people are responsible for this amount of crime. Black people are responsible for this thing in the country. Or it would be okay for police to kill a few people just so I can have this kind of right. This was the views of Charlie Kirk. You get me? He spoke so much about black on black crime, and look what happened. Another white guy came and took his life. That is one of the most ironic things. As sad as it is, that's one of the most ironic things.
This guy had McDonald's. He's got a Nike deal currently. We haven't seen what's come of that yet, but product will most likely be coming soon. Major sponsorships, maybe even movie roles that are upcoming. So in his mind, he's like, oh, shoot. He's thinking, initially, he thinks like, yo, that guy, he's the guy that says like crazy stuff, right? And it's crazy depending on who you ask, but he did get popular for his takes. So anybody that gets popular for their takes, you could say they're crazy takes. Otherwise, they would just be lukewarm and they wouldn't get popular. But he wants, I feel like in his gut, his natural reaction was to say something, I don't know, like an RIP or something. But he thinks, wait, hold on. If I say that, how are people going to react? How will my sponsors react? Will people think I'm co-signing something that the guy said? I don't know what else the guy has said. I know that he has this label on him. How will that label affect me? So he's running like 50,000 calculations in his head of what he should say. And he hits him with every gaslight gaslighter hits their girl with when they're pretending to care about something that she's got going on. He's like, damn, that's crazy. Or not even just their girl, but their supposed homie. They're like, damn, that's crazy. That's what he hit him with. And he hoped to just move past it. But unfortunately for Kai Cenat, other people are not going to do that. His response was not good enough for many other people. Because a lot of people say, yo, because there are a bunch of people celebrating, but people say, yo, celebrating is crazy. Well, Kai Cenat didn't celebrate, but he didn't react in the way that they wanted. And one of the people to call this out was Sneako. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
That's the guy with like the crazy takes, right? Or some shit, he be saying some crazy, he be saying some crazy shit, right? Holy shit.
I'm sure he has no idea what crazy takes that he has.
And how exactly do you know that's Sneako? Bro, I swear, I hate this, bro. I hate this guy, bro. I don't even like seeing him because I know that he's just this wannabe something, man. How do you know that Kai doesn't have any crazy takes? How exactly does Kai know that the guy has crazy takes in the first place if Kai doesn't know anything about the guy? Bro, this guy Sneako's so annoying. I don't even like his face, man. Just look at him, bro. He's such a clown, fam. He's such a clown. A lot of these guys, they just have money, but deep down inside, these guys are nothing. These guys are nobodies, bro. Listen to what Sneako says right here.
He has no clue. All he knows is that he's not supposed to like him, and he doesn't wait a second.
How do you know that guy knows that all he knows he's not supposed to like him? How does that make sense?
So he was shot in the neck publicly. A father with two kids to say that he has crazy takes.
Well, the guy does have crazy takes. That's how he made his name, by having disgusting, racist, chauvinistic, crazy takes on things. Like I said, there's something he says I agree with, but this guy was a racist, disgusting human being.
His first reaction is not to say rest in peace. Hopefully he did at some point, but his first reaction is to talk and say he has crazy takes.
What the f? Don't watch, okay, man. He got assassinated. All right, chat.
And just he moves on. Disappointing from Kai. I mean, especially because Kai's a Christian too.
Shut up, bruv. This is what I was waiting for. This guy's talking about Kai's a Christian too. Shut your mouth, bruv. Yeah? Shut your mouth, bruv. Sneako needs to shut his mouth. What do you mean Kai's a Christian too? You're saying Charlie Kirk was a Christian. Yeah? You as a man talking about Charlie Kirk was a Christian. Charlie Kirk was not upholding no Christian values. By disrespecting black people. And everyone knows who black people are in the Bible. Yeah? Charlie Kirk was not upholding no Christian values because he was a disgusting, nasty human being. Talk about he's a family man and all these kind of things. Man, shut your mouth, bro. I don't even want to get biblical on you right here, man. Shut your mouth, bro.
Charlie Kirk was a Christian man. But he lived by Christian values, whether or not you agreed or disagreed with him.
What Christian values did Charlie Kirk live by? What, marriage, kids, wedlock, all these kind of stuff? Yeah, that's basic stuff, bro. That's basic stuff. How about be a decent human being? Show love to everybody. Be a decent human being, show love to everybody. This guy, Charlie Kirk, took on black people and put them in the dirt every single chance and opportunity he gets. Man, bro, shut up.
Sneako and Kai used to have a relationship. They used to, I don't know if we would ever consider them friends, but they were close acquaintances, close colleagues, you could call it, years ago in the first AMP house. And
yeah, man, I'm not going to keep you guys for much longer, man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Elo Yassin for the video, man. I'll leave the link down in the description. You guys can check out the full video, man. But yeah, like I'm saying, bro, what exactly do people expect from Kai Cenat, fam? Let me put this narrative out there. Charlie Kirk was a guy who made a name of being a little racist and whatnot. Yeah, he got to the point that he got so prominent, he even got the young people to went and vote for Donald Trump, all that kind of stuff, right? People, what I get to realize is when it comes to like, yo, black people, everybody always have an input. Everybody always have an input on something to say negative when it comes to black people. Because even Charlie Kirk's death, was it let me check, man. Because I know the black colleges and universities over there. Is it HBCU? Yeah. I thought the HBCU, campuses are now being closed down because of threats and terroristic threats and threats to people, staff members, faculties, even students, but we're talking about like bomb threats, all these kind of stuff. That's the stuff that are happening over there now because for some reason they are blaming black people for Charlie Kirk getting assassinated by another white man. Don't you realize how insane that is? Charlie Kirk supporters are blaming black people for Charlie Kirk getting assassinated by a white man, a white on white crime. So they are now coming after black people. The governor went and said, even on, was it the governor? One of the politicians over there went and said, look what's happening right now in the assassinations. There have been vigils held. There's nobody going around looting, burning buildings, burning cars, because some way, somehow, they still have to get black people on some form of blame or trying to shift the narrative or something. You get me? They always have to bring black people into every single thing, even when it has nothing to do with a black person. Bro, yeah, it's a message for Kai, man. My nigga, yo, keep your head up, bro. Keep your head up and chin up, fam. Don't even let none of these guys, nothing none of these guys doing phase you, fam. You get me? Just keep doing a mafia-thon, yo. Just keep streaming, keep grinding, doing your thing. You get what I'm saying? Haters will always hate. There's a reason why they're always coming after you. You get me? Because deep down, they really want to be you. You get what I'm saying? Nah, bro, yo. I need to leave Kai Cenat alone, man. Get off Kai Cenat's name. Because man's over there just doing his mafia-thon, having fun and doing his thing with his peoples, bro. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Because this is really a heated debate that's going on right now. That's my take on it, man. I think, people are just disingenuous and everyone comes for Kai Cenat because deep down they want to be him, but at the same time they really don't want him to be where he is. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. All right, we out. Peace.